Joe and Fillmore have been doing quite well selling Wigglesworth Indian Guide Elixir.
Guaranteed to grow hair on a billiard ball.
That's him, Clyde. Professor Waldo Wigglesworth. He's the one who ruined my business. How's that, boss? He grew hair on my billiard balls. That's how. And now I have to take them to the barber shop every day for a haircut. Did you ever try to put an 8-ball in the side pocket that's been using greasy kid stuff on its hair?
Clem, you know I don't play pool.
Come on, man, let's get him. I'll teach him to grow hair on billiard balls.
Uh-oh, Fillmore, like a big breeze, we must gather our forces and prepare to blow.
After them, varmint!
I don't understand why they're so upset. My elixir lived up to the guarantee.
Professor, did you ever try to put an 8-ball in the side pocket using a ball with greasy kid stuff on its hair?
Yeah, that was close.
But just then...
Fillmore, I think we are finally safe, thanks to my Wigglesworth Indian Guide Elixir.
Yeah, gee, Professor. Boy, that was a close one. Good news, Professor. I think they're gone.
Of all the stupid, moronic, imbecilic things to do, Fillmore, you and that brainless bugle are a couple of looby, noddy, dumb noddy, tommy noddy, noodle-foozle nincompoops.
Now, just a minute there.
Blockhead, woodenhead, bonehead.
Now, just a minute, Professor.
Scatterbrain, rattlebrain, featherbrain, giddy-brain, nuts.
Now you've gone too far. I may be all them other things, but I ain't no nut.
You are a nut, Fillmore. You're a Filbert Fillmore nut. You are a nut in spades.
That does it, Waldo. Me and my bugle are going. And good luck to you and your harebrained schemes.
Hi, Professor. Where's Fillmore?
Gone forever, Hoppity, and good riddance. Him and that stupid bugle.
You mean that you two have split up?
Split? Oh, yes, Fillmore split.
But, Professor, you and Fillmore are like ham and eggs,
Arms and legs,
shoes and socks,
bagels and locks,
star and twinkle.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. I know, Hoppity, and everything would have been all right except for one thing.
What's that, Waldo?
I can't stand him.
Meanwhile, Fillmore decided to take an eastbound freight out of town. But due to a slight miscalculation in train schedules, he was on his way to the next town on foot. Holy smokes, it's the fuzz. Little knowing behind the next signboard were two notorious gangsters named Costra and Nostra.
What is that, Nostra?
That's a big, hairy guy playing a bugle, Costra.
You're putting me on, right?
No, he's sitting there blowing this here bugle.
Now, look. I know a bugle. If there's one thing I know, it's a bugle. I was in the army, see? And a bugle goes... And that ain't no bugle.
That's a bugle, all right. Say, he's just the guy we're looking for our next caper. Hey, big hairy fella, how'd you like to join up with us?
What do I have to do?
All you gotta do is just blow your bugle.
Just blow my bugle?
Just blow your bugle.
Do I get a coffee break?
What Fillmore didn't know was that the notorious Costra Nostra brothers were planning to spirit away the son of multimillionaire Faubus Flytrap, the insecticide king, whose motto, "A little dab will kill you," was known the world over. Just how they are planning to use Fillmore, I don't quite know.
I don't quite know either.
Well, watch the next episode then, stupid.
Okay.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, do tune in to the next episode. The Icebox Caper, or Fillmore Blows It Cool. In our last episode, Waldo and Fillmore had split up, Waldo going his way and Fillmore going his way. But it so happened that as Fillmore was leaving town, he ran into a pair of notorious crooks named Costra and Nostra.
That's us. Say, big hairy fella, how would you like to join up with us?
What do I have to do?
All you gotta do is blow your bugle.
At last. Music lovers.
What Fillmore didn't know was that the Costra Nostra brothers were planning on stealing the son of millionaire Faubus Flytrap and holding him for ransom.
Pardon me for seeming stupid, but just how are we going to use a bugle-blowing bear in this caper?
Look, every day Flytrap takes the kid and his baby buggy into the park, right?
Except when it rains, right.
Well, a bugle-blowing bear's quite a novelty. I mean, how many times you been in a park and seen a bugle-blowing bear? I mean, it's downright uncommon.
But he plays so downright bad.
That don't matter. Nobody's expecting chopin out of a stupid bear.
But I still don't see.
When he starts blowing his stupid bugle, all the people in the stupid park are going to flock around him. Faubus Flytrap Jr. will be left unguarded. Then we snake him and we nab him.
Meanwhile, Waldo had a change of heart and realized that he had been harsh to Fillmore. Both he and Hoppity set out to find him.
What made me say the things I did, Hoppity? How could I do it?
It was probably anger at the spur of the moment.
No, it was anger at his bugle. You know what I called him? I called him a noodle-foozle nincompoop.
Well, that was rather strong.
We must find him, Hoppity, so that I can beg his forgiveness.
It wasn't going to be as easy as Waldo thought to track down Fillmore, because he hadn't reckoned on such obstacles as Susan Swivel Hips.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
What's the matter, Waldo?
You gotta go back. That's what's the matter.
But I thought you wanted to find Fillmore and apologize.
Of course I want to find Fillmore and apologize, but don't you see, Susan, if she catches me, I'm a goner. I'll be married so fast it'll make your head spin.
But Waldo, think of something. Use your brain.
Hoppity, my boy, I've got it! Subterfuge!
Subterfuge?
We'll disguise ourselves.
Oh. Oh, may I see the baby?
Oh, well, certainly, my dear.
Coochie, coochie, coo.
Didip, didip.
What did he say?
He has a bad cold.
Well, you ought to keep him bundled up, honey. He's got enough bad news going for him without getting pneumonia.
Oh, yes. Now, if you'll excuse us.
Camphorated oil.
What?
Rub his chest with camphorated oil. I just happen to have some here.
Madam, that really won't be necessary. Oh, dear.
Now, big hairy fella, you see by this map here? You are to stand at this here X. And when I give the signal, you start to blow your bugle.
I stand on this X and blow my bugle.
And you blow that there bugle like you never blown it before.
I stand on that X and I blow that there bugle like I've never blown it before.
Nostra, are you sure this is going to work?
Madam, I cannot permit you to rub this child with camphorated oil.
But it'll do him a world of good.
Please, get off him.
All right, now everybody synchronize their watches.
But I ain't got no watch.
Don't you worry about a watch. Just blow your bugle.
All right.
Not now. I'll tell you when. All right, men, let's go.
My baby!
And at that very moment, in accord with the diabolical plan of the Costra Nostra brothers, Faubus Flytrap left for the park with Faubus Flytrap Jr.
That's my boy.
Will the Costra Nostra brothers get away with their scheme? Will Waldo and Susan save Hoppity before the light changes? See our next episode. A lark in the park, or will the real Faubus Flytrap please stand up? our last episode, the notorious Costra Nostra brothers had decided to use Fillmore in their diabolical plot to steal the Faubus flytrap baby. All right, everybody synchronize their watches.
I ain't got no watch.
Don't worry about the watch, just blow your bugle.
All right.
Not now, I'll tell you when. All right, men, let's go. And at that very moment, as he did every day, Faubus Flytrap left for the park with Faubus Flytrap Jr. Meanwhile, Waldo and Hoppity, in order to escape from Susan Swivelhips, had disguised themselves. However, the baby got away from them and...
My goodness, what in the world is that? By George, it's a bugle-playing bear.
Okay, now's the time. Let's go. Now, on a caper like this, split-second timing is everything.
Hey, fellas, aren't you going to stay and listen to my encore?
Look, Fillmore, it's split time. Why don't you get lost?
Now, just a minute. Are you guys trying to get rid of me?
Yeah, sweetie. All we want you to do is blow.
All right. For a minute there, I thought you were trying to get rid of me.
Will you get rid of that creep?
Creep?
Did you think I said creep? What I said was bleep. I like the way you make that bleep with your bugle.
Yeah, well, what's that in the blanket?
Well, as a matter of fact, nothing. Costra always carries that blanket ever since childhood. You see, he's very insecure.
Yeah, it's a substitute for when I used to suck my thumb, see?
There's something moving around in that blanket.
Well, that's me, Fillmore. See? Do-do-do-do-do. Ma-ma-ma-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Costra, you almost blew a whole kidnapping deal with your stupid dance. Oops.
Uh-huh. I knew you two was up to no good. And here all the time, I thought you liked my bugle playing.
All right, everybody, back up against that fence. Hurry up. Put your hands up. Not you, stupid. You're one of us.
Oh, that's right. I'm one of them. Us. Get those hands up.
Oh, shut up and see if Faubus Flytrap Jr.'s all right.
He's all right, but man, he sure is ugly. This is about the ugliest baby I've ever seen.
Look, we didn't kidnap him to enter him in a beauty contest. Bring him over here. Oh, Costra. You want to know why the Faubus Flytrap baby is so ugly? You want to know that, huh?
Yeah, I'd like to know that, Nostra.
Because what you swiped is not the Faubus Flytrap baby. What you swiped is a big frog.
Impossible. What would a frog be doing in a baby carriage?
How do I know? All I know is...
Hoppity!
Fillmore!
Oh, that figures. These two know each other. Why not? A bugle-blowing bear and a frog dressed up like a baby? Get over against that fence, frog, and not another croak on you. Meanwhile, Waldo and Susan finally arrived at the park.
Oh, thank goodness he's safe. After a harrowing experience like that, it's a wonder his hair hasn't turned gray.
Big Bug. Kill Big Bug.
Well, his hair may not have turned gray, but he certainly does look different.
And he looks different because this baby is not Hoppity Hooper.
What happened to your voice, dear?
Please? Oh, now let me explain, Susan.
Waldo!
What are we going to do with him, boss?
Get rid of him, that's what we're going to do. Because I got a feeling this frog has a big mouth.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look at that, Susan. Hoppity and Fillmore are in real trouble.
Well, don't just stand there. Go and save them.
I cannot go and save them, Susan.
Why not, Waldo?
Because you are standing on my skirt.
Will Susan and Waldo arrive in time? Tune in to our next episode. Hoppity Hooper's blooper, or Costra Nostra does the bossa nova. last episode, Waldo and Hoppity disguised themselves to elude Susan Swivelhips. And due to a mix-up in the park, the Costra Nostra brothers kidnapped Hoppity instead of Falbus Flytrap Jr. Costra, you want to know why the Falbus Flytrap baby is so ugly? You want to know that, huh?
Yeah, I'd like to know that, Nostra.
Because what you kidnapped is not the Falbus Flytrap baby. What you kidnapped is a big fraud. Of course, at a time like this, you'd expect Fillmore to come to the rescue. Unfortunately, he was already being held at bay.
They're also held up against this fence.
What are we going to do with them, boss?
Get rid of him, that's what we're gonna do. 'Cause I got a feeling this frog has a big mouth. What Nostra did not know was that at that moment, Waldo had a sudden thought.
Susan, we must save Hoppity.
How are we going to get rid of them, Nostra?
We'll make it look like an accident. See that cliff over there? Well...
Hey, that was pretty slick, Nostra. We sure got rid of them. Now, let's get out of here.
No, I want to wait for the zonk.
The zonk?
Yeah, the zonk when they hit the bottom.
Did you hear that, Fillmore? They're waiting for us to go zonk. Make a zonk for the people, Fillmore.
They're all right, Hoppity.
There. Now we can leave.
That was a zonk?
Well, it'll have to do. Let's go.
All right, get those hands up.
Uh-oh. It's the fuzz.
Hey, what do you take us for, amateurs? That's nothing but a cane.
Just a cane, eh? Well, watch this.
How did you do that, Susan?
All right, get those hands up.
There isn't even a trigger.
Will you stop playing with that stupid cane? We are trying to find Hoppity and Fillmore.
That's odd. I've had this cane for 20 years and never did that before. Oh, quite right, my dear. What have you two done with Hoppity and Fenswick?
Never heard of him. Have you heard of him, Costra?
Do you have to blow that confounded bugle, Fillmore? Can't you see that I'm in the midst of interrogating these cutthroats? Now, where was I? I'm not going to tell you again, Fillmore, to stop playing that stupid bugle.
Waldo, Fillmore isn't here. We are trying to find Fillmore.
You mean I'm imagining I'm hearing Fillmore play the bugle?
No, it seems to be coming from over there.
Oh, there you are, Wilberforce. Here, grab my cane.
Now we're in a fine mess.
Never fear. Susan Swivelhips won't let us down.
There. Now let's beat it, Costra. Costra? Costra?
Waldo, this is terrible.
I told you, Hoppity, Susan is our only hope.
Susan is our only hope, and you tied her to a tree. Right, Nostra?
What are we going to do now?
At a time like this, a moment of great stress, it's time to use a little brain power. Got it! Hoppity, what is it that you Hoopers do so well?
Well,
You jump! That's what you do now, Hoppity. When I count 3, I want you to jump.
But Waldo, it's 5,000 feet to the bottom of this cliff.
I don't want you to jump down. I want you to jump up.
So Hoppity, perching on the top of Fillmore's shoulders, jumped to the top of the cliff, releasing Susan. Both of them pulled the others up and out of danger.
The Costra Nostra brothers. Caught you at last.
They're safe at last.
Listen, Waldo, baby. He's playing our song.
There are some things that are more than a grown man can stand.
Don't fail to tune in next time for the further adventures of Hoppity Hooper.